Oh yeah, I see.
Yep, cool. So now
Right.
we got these guys. We're gonna have Cloud Kingdom being the map, and here we are, spawning on top of c.SaroVati, who is on Clarity. He will be the purple Protoss going up against Trimaster. Will be the red Terran. So we have ourselves a PvT in the final best of three of tonight. The winner of this series will be moving along to day number 3. This is quite the heated battle because they've really been playing for a long time, and I urge you all to go to xanderfever.tv/vote and let us know who you think is going to be winning.
Yeah, and I just want to come back and note that, earlier on in the day, if you were tuning in a little bit earlier, we ended up seeing TriMaster actually play out a Terran versus Protoss against the Korean Stardust, and, didn't end up working out too well for him. That was actually what knocked him into the losers bracket, so we're going to have to wait and see if his Terran is going to be up to par against c.SaroVati. Now, do you know a lot about c.SaroVati?
I do. He is actually a really powerful Protoss with some very weird build orders. That's something that he is known for. He actually used to be teammates with him, so he's got some weird tricks up his sleeve. One of the recent things I've seen him do in PvT was go for Colossi Void Ray, almost purely those. Goes for a macro style, and it worked, and he won.
That's interesting, to say the least. I'm really curious to see. I'd actually really like it if we end up seeing some of those wonky builds that he's kind of known for, I guess. And one actual interesting note from TriMaster is the fact that he's already going for that gas geyser. So once again, I feel like we ended up seeing this out of TriMaster almost every single game, but he's going to be aggressive just to start.
Yep, and c.SaroVati is honestly one of my favorite players to watch because he does weird things. They're macro oriented, and they win. It's not weird cheesy things, it's weird macro things.
Now that's really going to play out interestingly, considering he's up against, the second barracks that's already popping up, and how is c.SaroVati going to respond? Is he still going to go for that one gateway expansion? I think he didn't see the second barracks, but he did end up seeing that gas geyser, so he should be expecting aggression. I mean, how does a Protoss generally react once they see that gas geyser?
You gotta realize the possibility of a 2-rack, some kind of early weird aggression, something that's going to be involving bunkers, SCVs. You can't discount that. So one of the things you're really going to need to be doing is being proactive with scouting, getting out your stalker, not being overly greedy when it comes to your build order, and making sure that if you need to pull probes, you are ready to pull probes.
Yeah, and I mean, considering the fact that he is starting to get that second gas, I mean, I don't think he's going to be going immediately for that expansion. As we can see, this isn't one of those builds where the Protoss player has 2 guys on each geyser. He has a full 3 on each gas geyser, and yeah, definitely not going to be throwing down... Oh my god, we have a Stargate being thrown down for c.SaroVati.
Yep, our wish is it going to be Void Rays or is it going to be Phoenixes? The problem is, he's getting hit by a 1-basing Terran. So we're going to be in a really weird battle of TriMaster expecting a 1-gate expand and finding out that his opponent did not go for a 1-gate expand. In fact, he may even push forward, see a lack of an expansion, maybe send a Marine up the ramp and then just retreat because it's just almost not worth it.
Well, to be fair, TriMaster did get that SCV, and he did actually see that there was that second gas geyser. So, I mean, he still could be reacting and kind of thinking, okay, my Protoss player, because they grabbed that second gas geyser, might not have expanded. He has to consider that possibility, but, looks like, oh my god, concussive shell Marauder catching the Stalker. Not able to get it, though, as it does escape, and that is so key, as c.SaroVati really needs every single unit he can get to defend against this push.
And c.SaroVati is going for the Void Ray, and the big thing is that TriMaster just missed a huge opportunity. What he wanted to do was get that Marine onto the watchtower so the Stalker gets caught on the high ground with a concussive shell shot because it needs the vision. But now we're having the Void Ray engaging, killing off that Marine, but 3 Marines is not, actually 4 Marines I don't think is enough to take down that Void Ray when it's on full health. But there we're having the Stalker getting hit again, and it's going to escape again.
Wow, that Stalker is really, really making it worth it. Oh my god, it only loses 5 of its hull damage. And I actually want to know that TriMaster actually had pulled a couple of his SCVs, pulled about 4 or 5 SCVs and sent them halfway across the map, and then decided to pull them back after he ended up seeing that Void Ray. So, wow, I think Trimaster was really hoping to do a lot more damage with this.
All right, and now that we're having all this weird play coming in, this is the second Void Ray that's now out. Now we're having c.SaroVati going for the harassment, and look at how safe he's playing too with this harassment. He's doing some really fancy control on the Void Ray. I've never seen a Void Ray kited quite that well, and now we're seeing him also pushing forward and doing some more damage. This is a really interesting little style that we're seeing him play, and this is the second time I've seen him do it, but the first time that I saw him do it, he was in the face of a much more aggressive Terran, I think, and it was a weirder start to the game, but it's interesting to see this play out in a truly macro sense.
Yeah, we actually have one Void Ray cleaning up a couple of units from Trimaster over at the natural expansion. The units don't really end up doing a whole lot of damage, so nice for that Void Ray. Ends up netting 4 kills. He's gonna go join up with his 2 other brothers in this really weird timing push. But I mean, Stim is gonna be finishing up, and I feel like once Stim finishes up, c.SaroVati is gonna have to be very careful.
Yeah, but look at this. He's even going to be forcing the cancellation on this bunker. There's no way that's going to... Oh my god, the Marines coming just in time, and we are going to see that bunker finish. That's going to be a huge benefit to defending against those Void Rays. That's a genius reaction from Trimaster.
Same time, you have to remember that Voiders will be able to charge up on that bunker, and I mean, he still has to be very close by with his army. And oh my god, Trimaster's trying to move out, but the Voiders are gonna go ahead and pick off the Tech Lab that's researching combat shields. That is huge, actually, right now.
Yes, and now we're having a look at this other bunker. I mean, Trimaster's doing a great job. Oh my god, look at how quickly this barracks is going down. That is gonna fall. There's no way that that's gonna be repaired in time. You have Trimaster going forward with a lot of... Oh, one Void Ray goes down. This other Void Ray is very damaged, and the barracks does fall. It burns down. This missile turret is not going to be allowed to finish. These are fully charged Void Rays.
Oh my god, and in the meanwhile, Trimaster actually moving into the natural expansion. There is not much there to defend, and oh my god, there is a single sentry that able to get out a force field, as well as a couple of units actually coming out. And unfortunately for c.SaroVati, the expansion is going to go down, but he might actually just be able to end the game with all of these Void Rays.
This is so weird. c.SaroVati's got 20 supply lead, pushing forward. He's now killed off another Rax, who's about to kill out. There we go. Now it's down, and we see the full retreat of a lot of those Marines and everything, because he needs the Marines to deal with these voids, but they are fully charged. We're having panic barracks being produced. But the supply depot is going to get killed off, and we may even see Trimaster get supply block before he can rebuild more Marines.
Oh my god, a 4th Void Ray is now coming out, and yeah, he's going to be able to kill off that barracks. There's not even an engineering bay, I don't think, to even build additional missile turrets, and even though the Marines come in, and Marines, yes, they're good against Void Rays, but after Void Rays get charged, it doesn't matter anymore.
GG and c.SaroVati. What?
What just happened, Xander?
Wow, that...
Replay saved.
That is mono battles turned into legitimate 1v1.
You saw it here first, guys. Intel Extreme Masters qualifiers. Wow, that was